Well, hello, beautiful. You look as lovely as a portrait today. Well, hi everyone, let's get to the video. You asked me for an Arlecchino artifact guide, and I'm here to deliver just that. First of all, I wanted to thank you all for your support, sharing your thoughts with me in the comments. And for those who subscribed, let me give you a big forehead kiss for that. So, let's get to the video. Now, moving on to artifacts, her best pieces are Gladiator's Finale and Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy. Depending on your account, you could choose either of them, but since we get the Gladiator set from every single boss drop, you probably have good pieces on it, so I won't recommend farming the domain. If you have other characters to build, you can also go and farm like the Natlan domains and whatever leftover artifact you have, go to Mystic Offering, turn them to Gladiator. That would do it. But me personally, I didn't have any good Gladiator pieces, so I went for farming the domain since I have my other characters built and I got her this patch. Now, explaining the artifacts, Gladiator's Finale will give you an 18% attack on 2-piece, and if your character wields a sword, polearm, or claymore, which is the case with Arlecchino, you would get an additional 35% normal attack damage bonus, which is pretty good, and compared to her own set, the Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy, you won't have that much DPS loss, so it's okay. And on Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy, on 2-piece, it's similar. You would get an 18% attack bonus, and on 4-piece, when your Bound of Life increases or decreases, you would get 18% damage bonus for 6 seconds, stacking up to 3 times, which would make it 54% damage bonus, which is a lot, but if you don't want to waste your resources on the domain, it's okay. You can put on the gladiator and she'll do just fine. Now, moving to the main stats, you would want attack sands on her, pyro damage bonus goblet, crit rate or crit damage on circlet depending on what you need best. For a crit ratio, I would recommend on any DPS at least a 1 to 3 ratio. For example, if you have 180% crit damage on her, you should try to get 16% crit rate, or if it's lower, try to bring your crit rate higher so you would get the most value of your character in each routine. Since she is an attack scaling character for her substat, you would want crit damage and crit rate as we do for DPSs, but also attack percent would be fine. If you did get HP on it, it's okay since Arlecchino can't be healed on Bound of Life, so it would increase your survivability a bit, but technically speaking, that won't increase your overall damage, so just so you know. Moving on to her weapon, I have her signature weapon. It's a style choice. I like to attack my enemies with a scythe. What can I say? But technically speaking, it is a good option for her. Like, it's her signature weapon. Of course, it's the best option for her. But technically, you can't use it on any other character, and besides the base attack and the crit rate, get any value on it. Since we don't have any other polearm Bound of Life users as much as I'm concerned. But to explain what it does, Crimson Moon's Semblance will give you a 12% damage bonus when you have a Bound of Life, and every 14 seconds when you charge attack, it will grant you the Bound of Life equal to 25% of your max HP. Which leads us to the sponsor of this video, White Tassel. White Tassel, being Arlecchino's best free-to-play option, is a 3-star polearm that will give you crit rate. It does have a 3-star attack rate, so your attack will be a little lower. So if you can make up for it in substats, that would be great. And on R5, it would give you a normal attack damage increase by 48%, which is practically 50% damage increase on your normal attacks, which is all Arlecchino is doing. So in this showcase, I am using R5 level 1 white tassel and crit rate food because I want to give you that whole damage experience without fails. I'm not using any potions, as you can see, and I'm just doing my routine. My Benny isn't the best, so consider that as well. Your damage may be higher, and as you can see, Skara died way too quickly for me to do anything, so that is it. You can again white tassel, you can see my build. It's a level 1 3-star weapon, so it doesn't really matter which weapon you use. And I settled for Raiden to give you that full experience, how her damage would be. Figured she would have more HP, and I couldn't fail like that. So again, great food, Benny's buff, going in, boom. It's decent numbers. For a level 1 weapon, it's decent numbers. It's great numbers, actually. So again, you can see level 1 R5 white tassel. Just so you know that your weapon doesn't really matter, it's not that important, and you can do good damage with any weapons. Now, in this part of the video, I'm using her signature. This is her raw damage without any supports because that is important. I'm also doing this on a level 90 Scar boss because that is how you would do it in the open world. So you're not typically fighting level 70 bosses. That was that as well. Nahida is just there so I could destroy those electro thingies without decreasing Arla's bound of life and potentially killing her. So, and this time I'm going in with the full routine, my team, and the Scar Showcase, just so we have a comparison to her raw damage on her weapon. So this is my routine. Again, my Bennett isn't built. Consider that, please, please. So something else I noticed was that the Scar didn't have that much HP to work with, so I am again teleporting to Raiden. Something else to consider is that I haven't farmed her weekly boss in ages. So, am I yelling? In ages. So that's it. I kinda got carried away. I kept fighting and fighting and fighting, and accidentally, I ended up killing her. So I'll leave that be in the video, but just so you know, there's a actual like when she's down after the second phase, not her dying in the first phase, but I guess this is an experience as well. So, you know. And this is the final showcase of her with her weapon, 18, and quick rate food. I kind of wanted to change the soups, so I like cooked another food. So, but anyways, this is the showcase. I hope you like it. I hope it's good. I don't know, but I think I did pretty fine. So, and another thing, this is her build, her stats. This is with the food, so consider that it's usually 71% fish rate, and these are her substats and main stats on artifacts. Hello. I don't know what else to say. Um, I have her on C2. I haven't found her verse yet, and if you came all the way into the video, I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a nice day or good night, and I hope everything goes well in your life. Be sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that, and I really, really like it when you share your opinion and your comments. I will try to answer all the comments, so please feel free to say anything you like. Bye bye!